have been hiding you because I don't have 4 kids. I have 11. Yeah.
How many baby do you have? 8?
We not finna do that.
How many baby daddies do you have?
You worried about me having 7 other kids? You talking to damn near 7 other bitches. What you mean?
One of the most important lessons you should learn is that women like you for what you have. Not all of them, but the vast majority of them. Once you learn this rule will save you a lot of pain in life. Trust me. And it's because of this, men are starting to actually see women for what they are. You know, their eyes are actually finally opening up and they don't want to date anymore. They made up their mind. A lot of men now prefer being single. You know, why would they like somebody that's only after them because of what they have? You know, they don't have that genuine feeling. Why would they even pursue them to begin with, you know? So men are beginning to feel more used and therefore are refraining from dating in general. So let's dive into more snippets of how ridiculous dating, relationships, women, you name it. So without further ado, make sure to click the like button and subscribe and let's go.
Damn fake.
No, nothing's fake. Nothing on my body is fake except for my hair. Actually, my purse is fake.
What's that?
It's fake.
You get it from like those
from
little.
New York.
You get it from those like stores on the
I
side
can't
in New
help
York.
it. Yeah, from New York. But nothing else is fake. My ass is real.
So this first video, man, kudos to her. She's keeping it real. Like, you know, most girls will be right there lying, even though they know they have a camera right in front of their face. They know millions of people are going to watch this video. They'll still be there capping, you know, trying to say everything is real. Meanwhile, they have like Botox. They did so many surgery and their purse and everything they have is fake. You know, but this girl, at least she's laying it out, you know, she's being honest and genuine with you. But I can't help but wonder, is the reason why she's being honest because she knows the cameras are rolling and somebody's about to call her a cap if she lies, or what? Or is it just she's naturally a genuine person who tells the truth all the time? I can't help but wonder, you know what I'm saying? But she's smart for that. At least she's laying it out right there. But one thing I noticed, though, she never said her makeup, you know, so I can't help but wonder, is she wearing makeup or is she not? You know, and if she is wearing makeup, definitely makeup is not real. We already know this. But you know what, we're not going to pry too much into that because she was honest with like 90% of the things. So we'll let this slide.
Listen, I'm not really trying to stir that pot because, you know, you love who you love. But damn, though, 3 for 3, they all look the same, though. It's something, what's going on? It's like you get some money, and then every time a black man gets some money, and you look at their girl after, the ball players, right? This how they girl look. What's up? Because look, I'm not lying. 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 Where's the melanin, man? This is crazy. Come on, MJ, what you doing? Yo, I promise you, in high school, all these men, girlfriend had to have been black. What's going on? Why we doing this to each other? I mean, I'm all for it, but it's like, first of all, Kawhi is smiling. I've never seen Kawhi smile before. There's something going on. Like, why they all look the same.
So this next video, this basketball wives, man. Fellas, right there, man. That's the power of what money does. You know, a lot of these people who are reacting to this video seem to be surprised. Almost as if they're expecting to see these NBA players, football players, you name it. All these high athletes with just ugly women. Like, you expect them to not elevate? You expect them to just stay dating mid women? No, bro, they're gonna have baddies on their side, and that's because of what the status they have, what kind of power they have, you know. So if you're a man out there right now and you don't have anything else going for you, you don't have the looks, you know, you don't have the money, but you know you're skilled in any form of sport or whatever, I say, man, pursue it. Forget women, forget everything else, go 100% into whatever craft you're trying to get into, because then in the end, when you make it, when you're at the top, when you have that status now, everything else will become easier, you know. So if you really like a talented athlete, focus on your craft right now, you know. You want to become a hooper, you want to be a football player, you want to be whatever, a tennis player, marathon runner, you know, focus on that, because then later on down the road it will pay off. You know, everything that you're not experiencing right now, everything you feel like you don't have in your life and you're missing out on, don't worry, you'll make up for it later on. So as long as you stay on your lane, you put effort into the things that you're focused on about right now, later on you'll reap the rewards of all these things, right? You know, this is what happens when you get a little bit of money, a little bit of status. Bro, this should be no surprise to anybody. Like, all of a sudden you're dazzling, a sight of sore eyes, you know? The women that were rejecting you earlier, all those other women that acted like they're too good for you because you're like 5'5", and they're like 5'9", they think you're too short for them. All of a sudden, once you're on that pinnacle, once you reach the top up here, bro, all of a sudden they view you as the most attractive man in the room, bro. That's why whenever you see a short king out there and he's got like a baddie on his side and she's like, wait, 5'10", 5'12", you know this man is making up for his height with the rest in his bank account, right? So yeah, I shouldn't be stressing over that. So if you're feeling discouraged right now, don't be, man. It's all gonna work out later on, right? So focus on your own shit.
The sun is doing me justice here, but listen, TikTok, I'm about to rant. Because every time I'm scrolling through TikTok, I'm always seeing, mainly the men, you lot fly over to man's country in Morocco and then start talking about, oh, the Moroccan women are easy, the Moroccan women are this, and the tourism's this, and the tourism's that. And you lot always showing some bad side of our country and then try to exploit our women and then talk down on our women and talk like they're easy, when the truth of the matter is, a lot of you man are flying from the UK, coming over here, leaving your wives and paying. Do you understand? You lot are looking to pay. Yeah, let's get that straight, because no Moroccan woman is talking to you lot. Yeah, let's get it straight. You lot are just exploiting poverty and leaving good marriages at home to come and exploit women. Like, let's get that clear, because on the road, no girl, yeah, maybe I might sound a bit upset because I clearly am, innit? Yeah, no girl that I know from Morocco is probably giving you man any attention. No Holland thing, no German thing, no English thing. A lot of you man wouldn't even get to see, like, they won't even look at you, man. And that's the facts of the matter. But you see what the truth is, you lot keep coming here talking about, oh, Moroccan women are easy and they love us. We could talk about a lot of stuff, you know. See, a lot of Moroccan men, we've got stories as well. We could pop up because we're lit. Do you understand? A lot of ethnicities like, man. Yeah, a lot of girls from you, man. And I'm not even going to just pinpoint one ethnicity, because there's a few man that have been doing it on this dumb page. Do you understand? That been coming up and down, start talking about, oh, Moroccan women are this and Moroccan women are that. Listen, let's get it clear. Man, everyone's got stories, yeah? And the differences between our stories, that I had to stop it. The difference between our stories and you lot's stories is, man don't pay for it. Man's got real life stuff and man don't want to even expose ourselves. But yeah, just keep it humble, come here and enjoy yourself, because you lot are going to make it hard for the tourism. And the next time my brother sees someone pulling out a camera or something, we're going to think that you lot are out here to try to mug man off or exploit man. A Moroccan man can get different, you know, and you lot will end up losing phones and things can get turned different in Morocco. So while you're here, just enjoy the sun, walk around Marrakesh or walk around wherever you're going, and do your thing, innit? Stay away from man's women, like I was saying, I'm going to say it plain and clear. Stay away from man's women and stay away from trying to exploit man's tourism and all that, like trying to make people look bad on their cameras, because it's not that. Hospitality in Morocco is lovely. If you're a good person, they treat you good. Do you understand? Anywhere you go in the world, you can get done. You understand? There's always scams everywhere. Like, people come here and start talking about, oh, but the women are easy. Anywhere there's poverty, the women are flipping easy. Yeah? Let's be real. Anywhere there's money getting given as a transaction, the women are easy, and that's not called easy, that's just called exploiting poverty. Like, so just clear it up, innit, because I'm not even going to clear up this video for you.
Hey bro, you know what, I get it, we get it, you're upset, you know. Definitely, you have every right to be. But these men that are coming to Morocco, they're actually saying this, they have a point, and it does make sense, and I'll explain why. You see, when they're in their own country, they're competing with everybody in their own country, you know what I'm saying? This is like all the men right there, right? So if they have nothing going on for themselves, like, you know what I mean, like they don't have the money, they don't have whatever, then they're just regular. But if they take their passport and fly off to another country, now they change the game a little bit, they change the market value a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Now they got the upper hand. So you see, for the local men, the women up here way harder, not just in Morocco but any country. Like, if you're an average man in that country, you're competing with all the other average men, right? So only way to change that, like, if you travel, you know, you have a little bit of status, now you're changing your sexual market value, right? So the men that are flying into Morocco, they have a blast and claiming that the women are easy, is because it is true, right? They're easy for them, you know, because in their own country now, they're getting a lot of shit from all these women there. All the women there want the millionaires, billionaires, all the men with yachts, all the men that are lit, you know what I'm saying? So when they come to Morocco, they become these men. They're the lit type of man. So the women in your country, they're the same too, you know? They want men that are lit. They're looking for that lifestyle, right? So when they view this man that's come into their country from a different country, they view that as like, whoa, this is my ticket to get out of here. Some of them are there for, they want the green card. Some of them actually, like, they dig that accent, you know what I'm saying? Like, the accent can tell so much about a person, right? Once they start talking, it's like all of a sudden the attraction is there, right? Because imagine this, a person growing up in their country, they're so used to everybody speaking the same. They're so used to how their country works, how everybody moves. But then when you have somebody else come in, it's like now they're introducing to a new life, right? They're giving the experience or the knowledge of how life works outside of there, right? Now, because they got that different nationality or country or status or money, whatever you name it, it kind of gives them the upper hand, right? So everything there becomes easy. They can afford everything else. So the moment they disclose that they're from, like, let's just say UK, Germany, Sweden, Italy, you name it, you can tell your women's eyes are lighting up. And it's not just in Morocco, it's like every country, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're living in the States, for example, you have somebody coming in from Italy, from Sweden, from anywhere else in Europe, whatever. It's the same thing with the women here. So it's like every country, that's how it works, right? People become all of a sudden attractive once they travel to a different country. So for the dudes in whatever UK or whatever who are flying into Morocco, in their home country, they're probably not getting as much action as they are getting outside of there. And that's true because like the way the women act on these countries is a little bit different. The culture is a little bit different, right? So for example, in their own country, if they meet a chick and they want to talk to her, she's gonna just like ignore them, you know what I mean? Like, ew, you're disgusting. But if they go to another country, it's like these women are so not used to men just approaching and talking to them like that. All of a sudden, they're gonna like it, you know, they're gonna dig it. They're gonna want to know about who this person is. So it's normal, bro. I don't know why he's getting so mad and heated about this, but that's how it just works. This is why a lot of passport bros, bro, they've cracked this code, and that's why they're flying over to all these countries, because they know how things are over there. Things are different. Things are much easier than in their countries. So to most of these women, it's like a fantasy to meet somebody who's from a different place, right? Who can speak a different language, who knows a lot of stuff, who has experience outside of their country, who has different experience from their country. You know what I mean? Like, definitely. So you can't blame them. That's how the rule works. That's how the game works, right? And yes, as we mentioned, some of them are looking for the green card. So definitely they want to lock him up so they can fly out of that country and to that other country, you know what I mean? I know it upsets you, but every woman is easy to their match or whomever they're attracted to. That's how it goes, right? So that woman, the type of man she goes for, those type of men find her easy. And then the other type of woman this man goes for, he finds them hard. You know, it's always like that. You're always chasing somebody that's chasing somebody else. That's how it goes. But yeah, man, I mean, I do understand that you shouldn't be exploiting them just because you have money. You shouldn't be paying for the box, you know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't be talking bad about them. Most of the times, actually, if you go to another country and you do find that they're easier, you should keep it to yourself, really. I don't understand why you gotta tell the whole world. You know, you're kind of like shaming them, and you're making women and the people in that country feel some type of way. So I get it, but it's the pure truth. So I mean, I get why he's a little bit angry, but sorry to burst your bubble, bro. It's not just in Morocco. This happens everywhere. For example, if he travels right now from Morocco and he goes to any other country, everything else will be easy. If he comes to America, he'll be like, oh man, the women here are easier than in Morocco. And vice versa. If a guy from America goes to Morocco, he'll be like, man, everything here is easier than back home. You know, that's how it just goes.
See, I like who like me. I don't go after the female that I like all the time. I go after the female that likes me. See, I'm not the guy that's trying to convince you to be with me. If I gotta convince you to be with me, that means you're not that intelligent. If a woman don't see all the work I've done and put in on myself to see my growth and development, then I'm not in the business of convincing her that I'm the nigga for her. Some women gotta see the God in you. You don't gotta tell her everything you have and who you are and what you about all the time. Some women gotta have the knowledge and the wisdom and understanding and the discernment to see the value in you. She can see God vibrating all through me. So she knows I'm a leader in the right direction. Because an intelligent woman with good common sense, she gonna know that this man is a leader. That's the man I want to stand next to. That's the man I want to champion. That's the man that I want to be involved with and see my future with. So go after the woman that likes you, man. Because you're gonna have a smoother relationship with the woman that's truly interested in you.
Oh, he's kind of cute. Oh my god, he's kind of cute. Yo, he's cute. Oh my god, y'all, I'm panicking. Good thing I look good today. I wish I could get a picture of him for y'all. No, because I can't move my camera. It's all taped down. But y'all, I'm panicking. I'm literally panicking right now. I'm panicking. Hurry up, you fucking car. I gotta see this cute kid. Oh my god, I gotta figure out his name. I gotta look him up on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm female. I can find him. It's my turn to shine. I'm just kidding. Thank you. Thank you. You too. No, my pleasure, bro. Oh my god, his name's Steven. I'm going to find that kid. He has a hot voice. He's super cute. He's in my town. Yo, that was my time. Oh my god. And he looked nervous. He looked nervous.
You know, when she's attracted to you, this is how she really acts, right? You can see it in 4K, boys. Like, this girl's about to have a heart attack. Look at her, bro. She's about to have a heart attack. Her heart is beating right now. I don't know how many BPMs per minute, but it's beating, all right? So when you guys are out there chasing women that don't even return your text to you, or they're giving you one-word replies and they don't even give you the time of day, boy, look at this. I want you to come back and look at this video and look at her reaction and just think to yourself, you know, because then you'll realize you're wasting your time. For example, if you were the boy this girl is crushing on, do you think if you asked her out, do you think she would take forever to reply? Or do you think she'll play mind games? Or do you think she will reject you? Do you think she'll be doing that to you? No, boy, she's gonna be answering that phone quick times. She gonna make plans. She'll drive 5 hours to see you if she has to. You know, that's how it works, right? If she's interested in you, she will make the time and effort. So a lot of you guys are chasing people that are not interested in you, and you're wasting time. And then you're sitting there wondering like, yo, you're all bitter and sour and wondering like, yo, what's up with these women, you know? But this is the truth though. You're just going after the wrong type. You know, if any woman is giving you that type of energy, like she's not into you, therefore cut, move on to the next. Rather than spending 2 years chasing this one, you could have found the other one who you have a way better chemistry and connection with. You know what I'm saying? Like, delete her number and move on, bro, please, for your own sake.
Okay, we're gonna speed run this and try to tell you guys the story of how we met really quickly. Okay, so first, back in 2017, I was filming a drive with me. I wanted to be a YouTuber, you know, yeah. So I was doing a drive with me. I chose to go to Chick-fil-A. It was between Chick-fil-A or Starbucks. Thankfully, I chose Chick-fil-A. And you guys saw me. I was in the drive-thru. I could see him leaning out of the window, giving a couple cars ahead of me the food. You guys saw that part. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, whatever. And then after that, I got on Twitter and I posted saying, so there was this cute boy. He's in my town. His name is Steven. Help me find him. Lo and behold, my supporters ended up finding him somehow, and this is where it goes over to him.
Yeah, I never posted on Instagram or Twitter or anything. I was never really on social media, so it is beyond me how they found me. I was still at work whenever I got notified all the time, you know, like my DMs were blowing up. I was like, what is going on? It's like, I didn't know if there was an emergency or something. So I went in the back room and I just opened up my phone. I'm like, who is this Madeline? Like, I don't understand. I don't know this person. I found the video of Madeline being like, oh my gosh, I found this cute kid. His name's Steven. I was like, she was from the drive-thru. I saw her earlier. And that's basically it. So that night we got on this FaceTime, like we FaceTimed in front of each other, in front of like 500 people too.
I was on live stream and we basically FaceTimed in front of everyone.
Like 3 hours, our first ever conversation outside of Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, outside of you giving me my food.
Yeah, and that is where it is. That's where it ends.
Yep. Well, that's not where it ends. That's where it began.
That's where it began.
We went on a date a couple days later, and then 7 years later, we're here with a baby girl.
Almost one.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of asked you to be my girlfriend a little too fast, but I just knew. I knew.
Yeah.
I asked her like after like 2 weeks.
So yo, let's look at this next video, man. This is a part 2 of the last video. Ah, man, this is amazing. You know, this is a privilege you get with good looks. If you're good looking, you know what I'm talking about. When you got good looks, the roles almost switch. You're not really pursuing now. You're getting pursued, bro. It's almost like you and the women switch. The women start pursuing you, and you're just relaxing, bro. You know what I mean? Like you're behaving like how a woman would, and a woman is behaving how you should, how men should. You know, a lot of women will take the initiatives, right? They're gonna come. They're gonna give you their numbers on the napkin. They're gonna ask for your Instagram. They're gonna ask you, you know, if you guys want to hang out. They're gonna ask you if you're single. You know, they're gonna pry and inquire about you. Trust me, man. Like, look how this woman made it happen, you know. She met this man at a drive-thru, or she saw him at a drive-thru. She was feeling some type of way about him. She went home, she made it happen. However way she did it, she did it. Now look, couple years down the road, married, they got a kid. How awesome is that, bro? That's like some fairy tale, bro. This is like some movie that Hollywood needs to have, bro. They need to start making scripts like this, bro. So for all good-looking dudes out there, you guys sure know what I'm talking about, because you guys experience this all the time, bro. Like, you'll never meet a good-looking guy that has a problem with getting women. The problem is actually much more deeper than that. Maybe he has too many women, he doesn't know which one to commit to, or maybe he has commitment issues, or maybe he just has some other problems outside of women, you know? You know, like that line that says 99 problems but a bitch ain't one? Yes, this applies to them. You know, some people just have problems just getting women in general. And then you got other people that are getting women, but they have a problem way deeper than women, right? Maybe the women they're attracting are toxic, or maybe he's always having drama with women, you know? But getting a woman is not a problem for him. And the vast majority of guys, they have problems just getting one woman, bro.
So, I have been hiding you because I don't have 4 kids. I have 11. Yeah.
How many baby do you have?
We not finna do that. You got
How many baby daddies do you have?
You worried about me having 7 other kids? You talking to damn near 7 other bitches. What you mean? I went through your phone the other day.
So why did you go through my phone?
I'm not finna do this with you.
Hold on one second. There's a lot to unpack here. So let's take it a step at a time. So you have 11 kids.
Yeah, I have 4 biological children.
Okay.
And I have custody of my sister's 7 other kids.
Okay.
But they're mine. I have full custody of them. They're my kids, so it's hard and it takes a toll on you. Like, a few years ago, she was arrested, and then when she went to jail, they took the kids into foster care. I didn't want them to be there. I took them in because I don't want them to have to go through what I went through growing up. I didn't have anybody there for me. Like, we're all we got. Family is all you have. And when it comes to, like, my kids or, like, keeping a man, like, them kids are always, they're always first. Like, what?
Those kids are lucky to have you, Fee, because that's no easy task. Can I ask, why did you feel like you couldn't tell Joe?
I've been through that before. The guy I was with before I got custody, when I was trying to get custody of the kids, like, he didn't want me to have all those kids. So he left. Like, we got into it. Like, he left me for trying to take those kids in. That's why I don't tell people.
The 7 isn't yours, so I wouldn't mind.
No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
And how do you think they would react, you know, if you did bring somebody like Joe around?
Like, they get attached to people. I don't want to bring anybody around, and they're not going to be around for the long run. Like, it's not going to happen.
Why not? Why?
Bring you around, let you meet my friends and family for what? You've been cheating on me the whole time.
I haven't been cheating.
You haven't cheated.
How?
You've been
I
talking to
haven't.
bitches the whole time. I went through your phone the other day.
Not the whole time.
Like, bro, imagine 2 single men fighting for a girl with 11 kids. Like, how many women are in the world? And you're telling me you 2 are fighting for a woman like this with 11 kids? You couldn't find any other one. Wow. But I mean, at the same time, man, I get it, you know. It's a good thing she's decided to take care of all these kids, you know, blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, why wasn't she upfront right off the bat? Why did she have to hide this piece of information? Because remember, guys, like, women, when you guys are meeting them on date, they be hiding crucial information just for the sake of not chasing you away. And then you end up finding these, like, couple months down the road when things have developed much deeper, and you wonder, like, why didn't she tell me ahead of time? I could have bounced back then, you know? That's the problem. They know what they're doing, right? They don't want you to run away, so they don't want to scare you away with their problems or whatever they got going on, or whatever is hidden in their closet. So they're gonna hide that, and then you end up finding it, and definitely it's an annoying thing, you know, but that's how it is. But I do respect the ones that disclose everything right off the bat, right? And because you'll meet a few of those women, right off the bat, they will tell you if they're overweight or not. Let's say you guys are talking on some dating site, you know, they'll disclose that, yeah, I'm a little overweight in person, or I'm ugly in person, or I got this many kids, you know. So right off there, you guys are not wasting each other's time, right? And now the other person, it's up to them. If they want to keep pursuing her, they can go on from there. If they don't, then it ends there, right? Which is a respectful thing, because guys, you got to respect each other's time, man. You can't be wasting each other's time like that, you know. And it's vice versa. The dudes out there too, man, disclose things as well, right? Don't keep them hidden, and the chick finds out that you actually have like 2 baby mamas and all that, and meanwhile you're pretending to be single out here, you know.
I stopped a girl from being kidnapped.
You stopped a girl from being kidnapped?
Yeah.
Where?
Because in Hereford, at 6:30 in the evening, a girl was trying to get bundled into a car, and no one's stopping. No, everyone's walking past, and I'm like, so I'm walking down the road. I can hear this girl screaming, "Help! Help! Help!" I'm like looking across. Yeah, I'm like about 100 yards from her on the other side of the road, and I'm looking across. She's outside a pub, like a busy public house. So straight away, my thought, I'm thinking, well, she's probably drunk, and they're probably just trying to get her in the car, and it's not like it's just a reluctant, you got to go home. Oh, I'm all right. So I thought I'd give them the benefit. People are walking past, or people driving, help. As I get close, I say there's 2 people trying to load her into a car. They're trying to get her into a car, and she's like pushing back off it, and they're trying, like, got her either side, they're trying to push. She's fine. Help, help. As I get kind of level with her, she then something changes. It was like, somebody please help me, but it was the tone, the frequency. That sort of got me, and I was like, and then as I level with me, there was a woman with 2 kids. And she was like, why is no one helping? And I went, have you seen what's gone on there? Well, have you seen what's going on? She went, no, but no one's helping. No one's doing anything. And she had 2 young boys. And I'm like, or 2 young children. And I was like, okay, call the police. I goes, do me a favor, call the police. So I start walking across the road. It's quite a large, like, wide road. And I start walking towards the car. I then break into like a canter. And like, moment towards, and the guy gets out, the driver gets out the car, aggressively gets out the car, and he's like looking. He like gets out, and I'm like, and I'm doing this run towards him, like this canter, and I put my arms out to the side like this. And I don't say anything vocally, but I am saying something without words. And what I'm saying to him is, buddy, I don't want any trouble, but I'm about to fuck you up if you want.
Yo, this next video, man, the huge respect, bro. It mind boggles me as to why nobody reacted in this situation. You know, why it was everybody just passing by. Like, this is a serious moment, you know, and props to him. Men that do things like this, you know, they save a life, do all this and that. They go to a bar, all of a sudden they get disrespected by a woman, bro. She start calling them creep, or you're weirdo, why you looking at me like this? It's like, bet you don't know I just saved a life like 10 minutes ago. Like, you know, if I wanted to be a creep, I could be anything else but a creep. Like, you know, I saved actually a girl from a creep, you know, but that's how it goes. And as for the people that weren't really doing anything, man, unfortunately, everybody nowadays is just focused on themselves, right? If nothing concerns them, they just bat an eye and they ignore and they continue on with their life. It's disgusting.
Everybody talks about how hard Karrueche stood on business when she found out that Chris Brown had a baby on her. I never thought she was leaving Chris Brown, especially after he had told her that he was just going out quickly, and she ended up seeing him on live TV at the Lakers game with Rihanna. And I don't even know how she was able to handle that, because it is Rihanna, but at the same time, oh my God. And she found out that he had a baby on the way the same time that we did. Like, she was so serious about this tweet. We've never seen him with him again since.
So on this next video, man, about Karrueche, man, it's definitely a shitty thing that happened to her, and she didn't deserve it. But I mean, come on, bro, you're dating an industry guy. What did you expect? You know, like, are you really shocked? Like, Karrueche herself, she's in the industry, so she definitely knows how things get over there on that side of the world, you know. So I mean, of course, is that really shocking to find out that Chris Brown is having a child with somebody else? Like, it's normal, bro. That's how it goes over there, you know. So I think she should have been more prepared before actually going in that relationship. But I do give her respect, man. Like the way she handled it, it's like she never started drama or nothing, bro. She just removed herself from this whole situation, continued on with her life, you know. Because a lot of girls out here, bro, just for the sake of the moment, bro, they're gonna go out on the internet and air out all your bullshit, bro. They're gonna like expose you onto some next level, you know. They're gonna air out personal information that you don't want out just because they're bitter, you know, just because they find out that, oh wow, you cheated on me, or you're fathering another child all along, blah blah blah. They're just gonna go fuming, bro. And a lot of women nowadays, they just lash to social media before anything else, you know. But the way she handled this whole situation was very mature of her, so definitely props to her. But in reality though, I mean, come on, before you actually went into this, did you really expect to be the only girl? Like, did that sink in your brain that you're gonna be his one and only? Like, bro, it's Chris Brown, bro. He's getting so many women throwing at him every time. He's always out there performing in these concerts. It's like, man, sometimes I do wonder how these women be dating these like celebrities, bro. Like, your man is out there. Your man is always on the scene. He's out there performing in clubs every night. That's his job, whether he's a rapper or whatever. It's like, how can you sit tight with that, you know? So if you do choose to be with him, you must have known what you're getting into, right?
Are you friend zoning him?
Yeah, we're just gonna go out as friends from
Okay, so you're turning him down because he paid?
Because he paid, or he...
Or sorry, excuse me, because he split the bill?
Yeah.
But, okay, so you do have an issue if a guy wants to split the bill?
Yeah.
Why?
I just think traditionally, like, a man should pay on the first date.
You're not a traditional woman.
I think I'm quite traditional in my own ways.
You do OnlyFans. There's nothing. I have OnlyFans girls on the show. I'm fine with it. However, you're not a traditional woman.
I think I'm pretty traditional outside of
Are you a virgin?
OnlyFans.
You said your body count, and look, I'm not shaming you, but your body count's 16, right? Yeah. A traditional woman is a virgin.
Well, I disagree. That's not my definition of traditional.
Yo, this next video is actually really funny. Like, is this even for real? Like, she's friend zoning him just because he split the bill, and she believes he should have paid for the first date. But I mean, if you look at it closely, she ain't even a proper modest lady, bro. You know, she thinks she's all traditional, and she thinks that a man should be a gentleman and actually cover her bills and all, but she ain't traditional at all. You know, a man is actually more willing to cover your bill if you're a traditional, modern, modest woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't for everybody, if you ain't for the streets, he's more likely inclined to cover your bill. But out here, you're telling me you're doing OnlyFans, you have a 16 body count, and you're expecting to treat you like a lady? It's like, get out of here, bro. It's like, you want to be treated like a princess, but you ain't doing princess shit. What are you talking about? Like, you're selling nudes on an XX-rated site that's same as online prostitution, but yet you want to be treated like a princess. That's crazy. For some reason, women seem to have a problem about splitting the bill. You know, my thing is, you guys don't owe each other anything. So even if you guys are going on a date, man, it's like, it's not official. That's not your wife. You're not her husband, you know? So the choice is yours, both of you, you know what I'm saying? If he's gonna pay the bill, it's on him, you know? So you can't really enforce it for him to pay your bill, or you can't come with those kind of expectations. That's why it's like, if you're gonna go on these dates, carry your own cash just in case the man refuses to pay your bill. Therefore, you can get your own tab, and all of you can go your separate ways. Right? So I mean, these girls that are always on social media crying about how men split the bill and, you know, they broke up with him or they stopped seeing him. It's like, okay, sure, that's your choice. But I mean, why are you even putting these expectations of him covering your bills in the first place? You know, you're both adults. It's not like you're a child, you don't have a job. Matter of fact, you're on OnlyFans, you're making so much more money than him. You should be covering his bill.
On the first date, what should a guy ask about?
What's my favorite color, obviously.
Really?
And what's my favorite food, okay? If you know my favorite color and you know my favorite food, then you know the way to my heart, obviously.
That's the way to your heart?
Because I fuck with food heavy. I'm a girl that loves to eat, okay? If you know my favorite food, then you know me. Write that down, write that down!
Where should a guy take you on the first date?
Honestly, on the first day, bring me flowers. That's gonna make like a statement because I got a lot of guys hitting me up, okay?
If you know her favorite color and you get her food, you got a key to her heart. But the funniest thing is when she was asked where would she like a man to take her, she said to get her flowers. It's like, that's a little contradicting. Like, so shouldn't the man take you to a coloring store or something, a crayon store, a place where you can buy crayons and all, and so therefore you can just be doodling with your crayons while eating food? I mean, isn't that the key to your heart? I thought crayons were a key to your heart. All of a sudden, where are these flowers popping from? Like, I feel like you should take it to a crayon store or a craft store so you guys can just be sitting there doodling and coloring whatever you gotta color, you know?
Like, you have? Oh, that's perfect. You like it? Like, what was your thoughts?
I like the dark side.
You like the dark side. Oh, what's your race? What's your ethnicity? That's so beautiful. I love that. I'm trying to go to the Palestinian and Armenian side. I have not been there yet. Since when? Since today. Since I saw you. How about I just get your number and I'll shoot you a text or whatever.
What's your name?
My name is Julian.
Julian? I love that.
You love that name? I love you. Too soon? I know, that's too soon. Sometimes it happens.
You will flirt.
I'll let you do your thing, you know.
Where are you from?
I am originally from Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah. You know where that is?
What? It was nice to meet you.
Alright, it's nice to meet you too. You have a good one.
This last video, bro, I gotta say, my bro here is smooth, bro. Or as these TikTok kids will call it, Riz. He got that Riz going on, you know? But there's a couple of things you can learn from this interaction though. Like, notice how he's not jumping around like a dancing monkey, for one, right? He's not out here trying to like talk like he's all excited and he never talked to a woman before, you know? He's kind of lighthearted, you know, and he doesn't take himself serious and keeps the conversation moving. And in the end, he actually got her number, so he never forgot the objective of it. Because most of you be talking for hours and you forget the objective, and then you leave and you're like, oh man, I forgot to grab the number or something, you know? Or you just feel intimidated and you don't even reach out for the number or any contact or nothing. It's just, you go for just the chit chat and bye, that's it. You never see each other again. So I mean, at least he shot his shot. Whether she rejected him or got his number or whatever, he still had a good time, you know? It doesn't seem like he'll be all bothered if he got rejected at all. Like, some of you guys go approach this woman and you're too serious, bro. Like, it's no wonder the bitch is rejecting you, bro. She thinks you're gonna eat her or kidnap her, bro. Like, yo, don't take yourself too serious and don't take these approaching things so serious. A lot of you guys don't realize it, but it's actually easier than you think. A lot of you just stress it over your head so much. It's all good if you get rejected. That's a whole part of the game. That's a whole part of it. That's life, you know? A lot of you guys become like bitter and you start hating women and you're like, I'm never gonna approach again. Screw these women. Nah, bro. It's it's a normal part of life. So yeah, keep it lighthearted, friendly, get right to the point, you know, be a little bit funny. You know, funny helps a lot. As long as they're chuckling and laughing, it's like, yo, she's more likely to give you the number. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so get that number, Instagram, or her email, or her house address, whatever you want, bro. I should disregard the house address because you're gonna get arrested, bro. That's some creepy move. But anyways, yeah. And also one thing I gotta pinpoint, yo, if you're talking to a woman and she's not acting like this other woman here, you're not getting that kind of energy like this woman, disregard, forget her. Like, yo, I don't know why you want to be wasting your time any second longer. Like, it's a clear indication she's not into you, so why would you even be still trying to make it work, you know? So like I mentioned, instead of spending hours and hours trying to pursue something that's not gonna work, why don't you change direction and just go for another thing? You know, it might work out way better than this, you know? So anyways, that's that. But anyways, guys, that's the video. If you guys like it, make sure you click the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.